Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna play Mount&Blade Warband. It is not a kinky sex game. I promise you that. It's more of a medieval simulator. You can get a wife. I don't know if you can actually, do the do. But I'm not sure. Haven't gotten that far or anything. I've played a little bit, and hopefully I won't be horrible. So we will just have to find out. I'm gonna start a new game. Yes, this game is pretty awesome. I don't know if did I say it was a simulator? I don't know if it's a medieval simulator. If I didn't say that, I might have already. Anyways, welcome, adventurer, to Mount&Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility, because no nobles can suck it. That's not nice. It's male dominance here. It's very true, though. It's realistic, alright? That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character, or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all the same goals, and in fact may have much more interesting, if more challenging, earlier game. Good. These nobles are stupid. I'm against them entirely. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was? My father. My father's crazy in real life. My father was a veteran warrior. Yes. As a child, your family was scrabbled. Scrabbled. Out of a sorry, I suck at reading anything. Out of a meager? We'll go with meager. Out of a meager living from your father's wages. As a guardsman to the local lord. It was not an easy existence, and you were too poor to get much of an education. You learned mainly how to defend yourself on the streets, with or without a weapon in your hand. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as... Let's go with a stepchild? Stepchild? I am a stepchild. I don't think that's what that means, though. I'm just gonna go with this. Let's go with the craftsman apprentice. Yeah, I'll go with craftsman's apprentice. Alright. As a boy growing out of childhood, you appreciated with a local craftsman to learn a trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted you to journeyman and employed you as a fully paid craftsman for as long as you wish to stay. Then as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You hit puberty. Alright. Let's see. Where is it? Journeyman. If you ever play Oblivion, that's one of the ranking up. So I guess that's a real term. I didn't know that. That's pretty awesome. Just thought I'd mention that. Oblivion, by the way, is amazing. The combat's kind of similar in this game. Kinda. A little bit. Not exactly the same, but a little bit. Let's see. Game poacher, a smith. Well, I was a craftsman apprentice. So I will go with smith. Was a craftsman apprentice. Though the distinction felt sudden to you somewhere along the way, you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You pursued a career as a smith, crafting items of function and beauty out of simple metal. As time wore on, you became a master of your trade, and fine work started to fetch fine prices. With food in your belly and logs on your fire, you could take pride in your work and your growing reputation. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision? What was it? It was... I'll go with wanderlust. I wanted to adventure. Only you... Exactly. Wait. Start over. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. You're not even sure when your home became a prison, when the familiar became mundane, but your dreams of wandering have taken over your life. Whether you yearn for some faraway place, or merely for open road, and the freedom to travel, you could no longer bear to stay in the same place. You simply went and never looked back. I changed the voice there. I felt that that was more of poetic and depressing. So that was my poetic and depressing voice. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny! I'm gonna make it realistic for the video's sake. I am Keith von Schleifen. I will be no other. Keith von Schleifen. That's what I'm going with. Let's spell it. Alright, what do we got here? We got attributes, skills, and proficiencies. Attributes, kind of self-explanatory. We got strength, agility, intelligence, charisma. In the corner, when you scroll over them, they tell you what they do. Yeah, I'll leave it on here for a second so you can read what it does. Or you can pause the video if you really are curious. I doubt you are, but just in case. Intelligence and charisma. Alright, we'll start with attributes. I'm gonna put one in strength, at least. May put one more. I'll put one in intelligence, one in charisma, and I'll put one more intelligence. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, let's see. I want prison management. It's very, very useful in this game. You get to capture your enemies and sell them. Slavery. You get a lot of money that way. It's a good thing to start out with. The skill helps you accept your point of view. Not right now. Maybe later. These three things will all help you heal, so I'm getting at least one in each of them. Let's see, this one regains 5% per skill level of hit points lost. Yeah, I don't quite understand that. It heals you, that's why I got it. Each point to this skill gives a 4% chance that a mortally struck party member will only be wounded. That is good. I might put another point in that. Maybe. We just gotta see the rest. Wound treatment. Party healing speed is increased by 20% per level of this skill. That is good as well. So I got one in that. Pathfinding. This will increase the speed on the map. I'm definitely getting this because if I feel like I just want to go around kicking some bandits' ass, yeah, I want to be able to catch them. So I want to be a bit quicker. Iron Flesh. This will increase your hit points by 2. Go ahead and put one in that. Iron Strike, increase your melee damage. I got one left. One left. I'll go with melee damage. I like damage. Who doesn't like damage? Oh. And I'm gonna go with one-hand proficiency. I'm pretty bad with everything else. Yeah, there's polearm, two-hand weapons, archery, crossbows, throwing, and they are all what they sound like. There's throwing knives, throwing spears, crossbows, obviously, blah blah blah. Anyways, the character customization, they got like all the little detail things you can do over here. I'm just gonna skip that because it would take forever, and I usually don't do it anyways. Let's see here. Okay, skin here. Oh my god, that looked like a gorilla man. That was not racist, by the way. Just saying, he does look like a gorilla. Don't patronize me. He looks depressed. This guy looks really sad. I'm gonna be the depressed guy. Oh, I sad. I very sad. I cry. I have no hair. Wait, go back. I have no hair. Oh, I'm balding. That's even worse. I'm balding. Are you sad? Oh, I'm gonna make that. I can make him really old. Oh my god. This is amazing. That didn't really do anything. Okay, I am old man. Old man. Okay. You hear about Caldria, a land torn between rival kingdoms, battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, feel free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you, drawn by the stories you hear about Caldria and its kingdoms. Alright, so basically right here, they're gonna let you choose where you want to start out. These are the main kingdoms. They got Swadia, Vigors, Khanates, Nords, Rhodoks, and Sultanate. Okay, so let's see. I think this place to get to start out with. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's see. I like Nords. Nords sound awesome. Nords. They're like Vikings and stuff. I am Dutch, and I'm pretty sure Dutch are related to the Vikings in some way, of some sort. Anyways, you took passage with a trading longship carrying gyro falcons. What the hell is a gyro falcon? I have no idea. Anyways, from the furthest reaches of the north to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risk of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the sea raiders, who by April would be sailing from their island lairs to ravage Caldra's coast. It was some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Vile and Bolak River, and a short, while later renowned past tidal flats and coastal marshes to the city of Sargoth, home to the Sea Raiders' distant kinsmen, the Nordic lords who a few generations ago have carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Sargoth and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden you hear a sound that stands the hair on your neck. Oh, epicness, what's going on? The rasp of the blade sliding from its scabbard. I'm guessing that's like its sheath. It's just scabbard equals sheath. Okay. I am old man. Who? You want to challenge me, Mr. Youngster? Oh, he's got arrows. That's not good. I've never fought someone with arrow, like, in the very beginning. You douche. Come here. Stab. Stab. Oh. Sorry about this. It is lagging a little bit. I don't know why, honestly. Hopefully it won't affect too bad. I usually don't have lag. This is horrible. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive. At any rate, I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heavens know he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. What's going on here? The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door. This guy's really paranoid. For a while, checking the street. Then finally, you're convinced. What are we leading? I'm getting in with some bad crowd. This is bad crowd. This is bad crowd. Alright.